Good morning, everyone. Well, this is my story. I was one of the participants in East Metro Women's Council, and I was homeless. My name is Petheul. I'm 28 years old. I have 2 children, and at one time I was a homeless person. And I lived in a shelter for probably 3 days, and East Metro Women's Council found me. I was 7 months pregnant with my daughter, who's now 2, and my son was 4 years old. It was very hard making a transition. I moved from Chicago. I was in an abusive marriage, and I decided one day I would leave. I left my house, my car, my family, and all of my friends so that I could have a better life and my children could grow up in a safe environment. When I had my meeting with Liz Kelly, when I was still living in the shelter, she gave me a lot of support and information regarding East Metro Women's Council. I was accepted into the program. I was put in a transitional apartment. We had weekly meetings. She talked to me, she supported me, she helped me to look toward my future goals as long as my short-term goals. She gave me what I needed to move on. There was a time where I was depressed. I had a newborn baby. You know, my mom and family are all back in Chicago. But East Metro told me that I didn't have to go back to that lifestyle. After I had enrolled in the programs, I went through tenant training. We had the budgeting, finance classes. Tom Frazier, he took us to one of the garages and helped us with cars and everything else, and I've used him actually with the car that I was given through East Metro. I graduated the program a little early, but that was because of the support of Liz Kelly, Pat Gradine, East Metro Women's Council staff, the roof project, and they just really helped me. They supported my son Jalen through the University of St. Thomas in a reading program, where now he's 7 years old. And he's in a gifted reading program. When we moved here, he was introverted. He had seen a lot of the things that happened with me and my husband in our household. He was afraid, he was nervous, he was taken from his home environment. And in 2 years, I see a child that is radiant and vibrant. He's happy, he's helpful. He just does what a 7-year-old child should be doing. And I credit that to East Metro Women's Council and all of the programs. When I had job interviews, they supported me to help me get clothing. You know, they gave me tips. I would meet with my advocate. They tell me, well, if this is what you want, I support you. You'll make it. When I was not able to get to the store for groceries or I didn't have a sitter, they made those things possible because they wanted to see me move forward. They wanted me to make that transition. Right now, my children are healthy. I have a 2-year-old daughter, 7-year-old son. They're both in school. I am now a paralegal at Wells Fargo Company. I make more money than I have a brand new car now, so I won't be bringing it to you, Joe. But this program, this is an outreach, it is a ministry, and I thank God that they found me because I don't know where I would have been. I may be even dead. My son, if I didn't leave, could grow up to be an abuser. And East Metro Women's Council gives us the strength, and they look at us and they support us and they let us see who we are. And these people are not doing it for money because they go over and above what the call is. And I thank you all for just supporting women like me, for supporting the families, even the men, the facilities across the way. I don't know what I would have done. I was lost, and now I'm strengthened. You know, I just have a new outlook on life. I'm able to afford rent, and I have a beautiful townhome. It's because of this program. It is because of this program. And I know that if someone didn't make it through this program, it was because they didn't want to. The visits to the household to make sure that we're in a safe and clean environment, who wouldn't want that? They want to help you to get a job. They want to help you to get education. They want to help you to meet your goals. They want to see you move above and past the transition. They want you to make it. And that is what they stand for. And all the support that I have gotten from East Metro Women's Council, from Liz, my advocate, just calls of encouragement. How are you doing, Petheul? The Christmas Adopt a Family. What else? And what don't they do? And it's just stretched, and I can understand how it gets hard. I'm crying listening to the stories. We are all different, but the goal at the very end is all the same. We have an outlook, we have strength, we have determination, and East Metro Women's Council wants to help us make it. Thank you all so much. Thank you.